Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. I'm still hanging around, but school has definitely been slightly overwhelming with everything else I have going on. I love doing my planning videos, but I needed a break from doing them, and in this video, I will tell you why. Okay, so in this video, you will see me for the first time doing a diamond painting canvas. So in this particular video, I've never did diamond painting before, so you'll see me make a little bit of mistakes. But at this particular time, I was on a break from school. I had the painting canvas for a while and I wanted something to do that was not screen related. And so I heard about this diamond painting from one of the nurses when I was in the hospital with my son, and I decided to get some. So this one was purchased off of Amazon. It was like, I think like $10. So it was very affordable, and I figured it was my first one because I know there's other like places where you can get like canvases and that are a lot more expensive and might be a little bit more nicer. But this was my first one, so I didn't want to spend too much because I didn't know if it was something that I would stick with. So this is diamond painting. So you take like colorful resin rhinestones, they look like, or diamonds, you put them onto a coated adhesive canvas. So there is like it's kind of like a paint by number type thing, or color by number, but instead of using markers or crayons or whatever, you're using these little resin diamond like I'm going to call them beads, but I think they call them drills in the diamond world. But when I started to do it, I realized that it was really good for stress relief because I was really stressed out, needed something to do that wasn't screen related. And so I looked up the benefits, for it. And because of the focus it takes to place each diamond, like it promotes like mindfulness and relaxation, and it reduced anxiety. It's also a creative outlet. So I like beach themes. I like the ocean. And so doing this diamond painting, like all I was focused on was putting these diamonds in the right spot. And I like lines, like to line them up as well as I can. And that's all I was focused on. Like everything else didn't matter at this point in time. Like I was just able to zone out and do my thing. And then also, like if you were one of those people that like I forget what it's called, where you hear like the sounds of the clicking and all that stuff. ASMR, I believe is what it's called. It's very like therapeutic. And then so I'm further along now on this canvas, but I do feel like a sense of accomplishment. When I'm finished with it, my plan is to frame it and to hang it up in my office. As many of you know, I'm back in school. If you've watched some of my recent videos, I kind of talk about it a little bit. And I mentioned this a little bit before, a couple minutes ago or seconds ago. Is that I started doing this diamond painting because I needed a break from like screen time, social media, especially, with being back in school. A lot of my books are ebooks. Personally, I like it because you can read anywhere. You can, pick up on your phone, or, if you're home and want to use your iPad, you can, or jump on your computer and you can pick up where you left off. But it can be a little straining on the eyes. I don't have that blue light protection yet on my glasses. Um, and so like at some point, sometimes I just get tired of looking at screens. So like even like my YouTube consumption is down because I can't, I just need a break. And having taken a break is not bad. It's just you have to realize when you need it and then find something to replace it, because you don't want to just kind of retreat into yourself and go into this dark place. But anyways, so yeah, so um I probably, as far as school goes, like that's my story about school and diamond painting. But as far as school goes, so I was doing my planning videos, but again, that goes back to that break from screen time. But as far as school, I don't know, I probably quit like at least several times a day in a week, and I have to like question Like, why the heck did I decide to go back to school? Um, and right now, I am working a position PRN um, that reminds me why I'm going back to school. Um, so so I have to figure out a better way to balance everything and having a newborn. Well, actually, when I started school, he wasn't quite a newborn. He was still an infant, but he wasn't a newborn. But having a baby and going back to school and then having two older kids and trying to juggle, everything with them, as well as trying to work and maintain the house and everything else, it can be a lot. And at times emotionally exhausting. So, but I'm finding out it's important to find time for myself, even with all the craziness that's going on. Which is, why I picked up, picked up diamond painting, because I needed something that's just for me for 15 minutes at least. And I feel like that's important. Like with self care, like no matter what is going on, I feel like you're worth 15 minutes per day for ourselves. And another thing that I did before the diamond painting, because like I said, I had it like for a while. So I was listening to an audiobook, and at first I was like, I don't have time to listen to an audiobook. I have school. I can't focus enough to read for fun right now. Like I'm trying to learn all this new stuff. I didn't have like the mental space I felt like for to enjoy a story, whether I read it or somebody read it to me. Because I'm like, one of the downsides to me listening to an audiobook is that I can zone out very well. And then I forget or space out and don't know what is going on in the story and have to rewind it and all that stuff. But I read a book. It's called The Reformatory by Tenerife Dew, if I'm saying her name right. And it was a good book, and I listened to it on the way to go pick up my kids in the afternoon. And then if I had a moment, I would. And it was I'm still intrigued by the story. Like I still think about it from time to time. But listening to the audiobook, like it was, it was relaxing. It helped relieve like my stress, a little bit. Like I was able to focus on something else and, you know, actually do something that I actually used to enjoy. Lastly, I just wanted to say, like, if you're, doing, um, a new project or job, or if you're going back to school, just remember why you're doing it. Because that's what I have to do every day. Is remember why I'm going back to school so I don't stop school. I want to help people. I want to have that job satisfaction. I want better opportunities for now and in the future. And I want to be an example for my kids. They're watching me, and so I want to be that example for them. So with that said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about preparing for this exam. It's called the 3Ps exam that I have to take in my nurse practitioner program. It's an important one, as it determines if I'm able to continue on in the program or not. So stay tuned. I'm probably going to be so stressed out, but I am going to kind of hopefully be able to record and share that journey and experience of preparing for it, my results, and any helpful thing that I can pass on to the next person. But yeah, so again, I just want to thank you guys for watching. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will be making more videos here soon. See you guys in the next one.